Okay, so we're going rabbit hunting for the queen. Problem is, I have no idea what I'm actually looking for. Find the rabbit. Somehow I doubt that it's an actual rabbit. I mean, it might be, but that makes not a lot of sense. Why would there be an actual live rabbit? And the compass doesn't work in here. So... I can't talk to you. So I don't even know the general area. Where I need to be searching. And that's a problem. By the way, this is an odd hole. The guardsmen should really consider covering it up. If they're not careful, those pixie things swarm the city from here. Yeah. Could you help me find a rabbit? You mentioned a tunnel. I boarded it up for everyone's safety. I need access. Oh, so I need to search in there? That's such a great idea. Almost died down there to those winged monsters. Wouldn't want to risk sending them all over ring. But I can see your determination. You're being polite, whereas you could have just smashed down the wood. Be my guest then. Just know if they get out, it's on your head. Take the boar stand. Yes. Okay, let's see what we find in here. No, the compass still doesn't work. Hey. Hello. You're a pixie? And I can't get back out, I think. I'm in a maze. Oh! Hello. What was that? Okay, now where am I? It's burnt out. It won't budge. What did I just start? Okay, so that's resets. That does nothing. I don't know what to do. Is there a directive? No. What do I do? So what happens when the timer goes out? I'm gonna let it run out and see what happens. It just opens. Of course it does. Now where am I? Hello. You're not attacking me. Can I talk to you? Are you the rabbit? You have rabbit ears. Hello there. Oh wait. Who are you? You're not a rabbit. I'm dressed like one though. So, she's finally finished with the game. Start talking. Now. This shouldn't take you too long to figure out. I'm it. I'm the Queen's rabbit. Congratulations, you've caught me. Now you can return for your prize. I can see confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what's going on, do you? No, not really. What exactly has she promised you to get you here? Answers. I'm unsure what questions you've asked, but perhaps you'd just like to know why you've been hunting down a woman in a rabbit costume. I would. I'm the Queen's rabbit, her quarry, her reason for living. Or maybe just someone to have fun with on the side. It's unclear. What is clear is the benefit of it all. What benefit? Has the Queen told you about her philosophy on wanting something? Her distorted way of believing the nature of all living things? Yes, I'd assume so. You and I both know she's far from being completely straight in the head. But look what happens when you have a pair of ears and a bored queen. The world is brought to its knees. The room you just walked out of, I designed it based on a simple concept that I came up with when I began creating my little minions. Of course, they belong to me. This revolutionary concept is very simple. Panic. The Queen began to feel that her existence was becoming less and less relevant to the world, so she developed her idea of want. In an effort to confront her own crisis, she initiated this game with me, and upon believing herself to be mortal when faced with failure, she closed the gates to Ring. With the gates closed, confusion would spread. Pleias would be plunged into days without word, years without trade. People would be lost, towns would decay. All of this would give rise to bullies like the Aquans and fanatics like the Acolytes. Seclusion and isolation would become more prevalent, causing xenophobia and paranoia. Hence the Gew Call. And now the new threat of the Geiken, only to be initiated with purpose. A feat that will never be vanquished. Why? Because we keep panicking. We keep pushing the button. Okay, but who are you? Why don't you tell me? I don't know. Don't you? I think you do. Haven't you met the mercenaries I've hired? Or maybe the people I helped bring over from their beloved Dark Isle? Perhaps maybe the paradigm of paranoia, my adorable little brother Melik. I've met Melik. There is nothing more to discuss concerning the subject. You've been causing enough grief as it is. Please be aware of our hospitality. But that's just it. You are all fine. I just question the reliance on, well, mercenaries for lack of a better term. Given the increase in security for Ring, we need to increase our own as well, in case of an impending attack. The Yurak are proud but not bull-headed. Why are you telling me this, but not anything else? Is Thorn just using this as an excuse for something else? Do not use Commander Thorn's name in that way. He would not lie. We are merely worried. Yeah, I heard that. I am pretty sure my people are quite capable of writing. Writing isn't the issue. Our contract permits us to all grounds. We need to ensure the safety of... Oh, spare me, will you? Lady Bitari may have authorized your assistance, but believe me, she trusts my judgment over your own. Is this bunny lady, rabbit lady, Lady Bitari, by chance? The Altenken is sacred to our people, and during these times, for very specific and important reasons, no one is permitted to enter. You mean aside from the lady and Prime Minister himself? Was that supposed to mean something? Was that bit of information supposed to intimidate me? Your lady will hear about this. Again, was that supposed to be threatening? I realize she is going to know about this, since I'm going to be the one to tell her. Now back off. Yeah, these were all things that happened while we were trying to get in there. The rulers of Ring have long had their sights on Urete-Eth, well, the Seri Islands in general. We've taken them as our home years ago. This obviously has caused a bit of tension between us and the mainland, but now it's at a tipping point. Am I gonna have to go through all the memories from this place? Since you're from the mainland, I'm sure you're already aware. Ring has been closed off. I'm unsure what reason they have for doing so. But the Lady Bitari, from what I've heard, is wholly convinced that Ring means to make an attack on Urete-Eth. I don't think they are. I don't think anyone does. Not even Thorn. But no one will go against her word. She has led this isle for years, and to protect it, she hired mercenaries. They literally arrived on the city's doorstep, completely unheard of, no credentials, but the lady just accepted them instantly. I don't know what's going on. I mean, obviously something is. Do you understand now? I am the Yurak Queen, Lady Bitari. Yeah, that's kind of what I gathered from that. Why? Heh. And this? This is why I hate people like Sarnia, like Varken, like Fury. Like you. So much of your lives, your tiny insignificant lives, are spent just trying to understand the reasons for why certain things happen. So much so that your daily tribulations have caused you to lose sight of trying to survive, trying to change the world. You ask why I'm doing all of this? I'll tell you. There isn't a reason. I'm at the cusp of starting a war between the people of Ring and the Yurak of Urete-Eth. I hold a dagger at the throat of both cultures. With a flip of a wrist, the world will fly into chaos, and the Geiken will arrive to wipe it clean. All because none of you could stop pressing that button. I could. Don't be haughty. That room was a metaphor, not nearly on the levels of what I'm referring to. You were never in any danger when refusing or accepting the unknown in there. Was there a reason for what happened to my home? Was there a reason the Yurok chose me as their leader and savior? Was there a reason why I woke up like this? With the world wanting to damn me at every turn. With every culture wanting to shun me with every pass. No one can understand that. I can. Because you're the Kolrod, bringer of chaos and utter destruction? No, I don't think you would. Your existence is already explained, preordained from the reasons by which the world has granted you. Now what? Now you go back to your queen and relay everything I've told you. She's caught her rabbit, but she and the world are about to lose what they hold most dear. Justification. Oh dear. This is not good. So we have 2 psycho queens on our hands. I don't like the idea of that. Now I need to find my way back. Okay, that wasn't too hard. I thought it was gonna be harder. Now what? It's been a while, Perrin. Hello. Not long enough. I'd expect a coward to say that. Don't try to run. No one is here to save you this time. It's over. By the order of the Great Uniter, you are hereby under arrest and meant to stand judgment before His Majesty. Come along quietly and this will go easier. I'm very tempted to resist. But I have a feeling I'm gonna have to submit at the end. Quietly. That was for murdering the Elder. Absent was removed. No! No, no, no! Give me back my sword! You son of a bitch! And so our guest has finally arrived. Uniter Xanadu. Present. Uniter Colax. Present. Uniter Praxis. Present. Uniter Mitoma. Uniter Mitoma, speak. Present. Then all are present. The Grand Unity stands. And as I understand it, Sol, you will be filling in as the representation for the Gu Call, is that correct? Yes. The Elder was killed during the attack. Huh. Shame. Elder Undol and I were friends. Yes, I was aware of what you were before you and Drake entered my halls. Sol here was gracious enough to fill me in with the appropriate details. Which means his biased details. Now, Kolrod Perrin, do you know why you're here? You just said it. Heh, yes I did. You are here because of what you are and the danger you pose to the people of Plias. Before we begin, I would like to explain to you how this will work, so that we have a definite plan of action and the judgment doesn't fall into chaos. So I'm gonna be judged for simply existing. Why does that not surprise me in the slightest? Each of the Grand Unity, starting with myself, will start with a review of what we understand about you, and whether or not trust is a weighing matter. Following this, I will allow for the Gyukal's representation to make their case and offer a solution to the issue. Seeing that they suffered first-hand from you, I see it only fair that they have a voice. They attacked me. After that, you will be allowed to speak. Since I have heard your defense from Drake, there is no need for him to be here to repeat it all. Worry not, however. Everything he has told me will be taken into consideration. Understand, however, that after everything is said and done, I will make the final decision. Where's your wife? She likes me better than you do. Should I see fit to go against a better judgment of the collective, I will do so on my whim. Now, are there any questions? Yeah, I want to know where she is, but I have a feeling that she's not gonna be present for this. Very well, we shall proceed. I have a few points to bring up. It has been brought to my attention that you were cooperative during the arrest. I must thank you, as I do not want any harm to come to my citizens. Furthermore, you've somehow managed to upset my only daughter, Princess Sinestra. This troubles me greatly as both the Great Uniter and a father. Now finally, on what I consider the most important, if equally disturbing. The night prior to your arrival, I was granted a dream. It was black and white, and I was sitting in an empty hall. Oh. Yeah, that one. You were there, Perrin. I had never met you before this dream, and you had approached me, weapon brandished. Most disturbingly, you plunged your weapon into my heart, killing me instantly. Oh, so I did actually kill the king in that dream. Just not for real. Oops. That might not be a good thing. Or it's probably not a good thing. You must know by now that I am a very superstitious man. All signs point in the direction of a dire omen, in that you are meant to murder me. Now then, that is the summation of my review. I will now allow for my uniters to say their piece, starting with Uniter Xanadu. Ah, yes. Oh, not you. He refused the embrace of Lady Liquia's flow. Is that all? That is all that is required. Well, I certainly have more to say than that. Go on, Uniter Colax. He was rude. He disrespected his elders. When did I do that? His venomous words were laced with the implication that I wasn't doing my job effectively. And he knocked over one of my beacons. He should be hanged immediately. Well, no, I shouldn't. Barbaric. What was that, Praxis? Speak your mind, Uniter Praxis. I won't speak for the others, but he and one of Mitoma's children did help me when I had asked for it, despite the challenge. We all received their help, but you and I both know it's because Mitoma over there thought the rest of us were inept. When water becomes inept, it freezes into ice. Would you shut up? You annoy me more than anything else. Oh, will you shut your yap already? Thank you. Point is, this one has caused enough trouble as it is, and it's Mitoma's fault. Hey, don't go blaming her. This is ridiculous. Uniter Mitoma, do you have anything to add? I prefer to listen to the Gyukal's proposal before offering my input. Of course you would. Very well. Sol of the Gyukal, you now have the floor. Your proposal? My proposal requires context. Out with it then. The first time I met Perrin was on White Island. There was no proper exchange. We made visual contact and that was the limit. It wasn't until we were both on the Plias Peninsula when I had received word that Perrin had not only defeated Arquana at the Iron Tower, but had also defeated the spirit guarding the woods, separating the peninsula from the mainland. This is what also garnered the attention of the acolytes. Throughout his short time among our culture, Perrin has demonstrated his valiance against the forces of evil that conspire to obliterate our way of life. Well, that's surprisingly positive. Before I continue, I need to make clear on a subject of history. Really? Can't we just skip this and hang him already? Well, calm down. Go on, Saul, but maintain focus. This has a point. Many years ago, the Gyukol was founded by a man named Archon. He believed himself to be the bringer of the Geiken, and in order to repent this curse, he sought to end the world's evil himself. He essentially formed a messiah complex. There was no doubting his skill, his will, and his bravery in all aspects. This led to the formation of Archon's Legion, which composed of 4 monsters from the Bridge of Absence itself. Gesten, Aknaroth, Vamura, and Elixis. Perrin was right to defend himself against the Gyukol's attack. He was not aware of his status, and it was the Elder's mistake to let him know. I was at fault as well by letting emotion get the better of me. There should be no doubt that Perrin is skilled, strong-willed, and capable in all respects. Archon's valiance led to the Geiken gaining the upper hand. Perrin is the same way. He will attempt to save this world, and in doing so, the world will come to ruin. Tell me, Perrin, when do you intend to enter the Bridge of Absence to rescue your friends? When do you intend to give the Geiken the permission they need to enter our world? When do you intend to kill all of us? I'm gonna say I don't. Heh. My proposal is not out of malice, but out of necessity. He should be executed. Now, before this goes too far. Uniter Mitoma, you've heard their proposal. Now do you wish to speak? Allow Perrin to defend himself. Very well. Colrad Perrin, you are free to decide how to make your case. I should live, it doesn't matter. Ugh. I do want to live. That's kind of a basic thing. But should I say that I should live? Why? I will kill the Geiken. I won't go to the bridge. I will go to the bridge because I have friends there that I need to rescue. How? They answer to me. Do they? I'm inclined to believe Saul's idea that hubris is playing a part in your judgment. Well, Uniter Mitoma, you've heard both the proposal and the defense. Do you finally have an opinion? No, please, make us wait longer. Perrin believes he should live. Do you? I have not spent enough time with him to form a complete assessment of his character. However, apparently enough time with us to do that. Enough, Colax. However, I am a person of faith above all else. If the Colrad thinks it is best that he remains alive, then I do too. I second this notion. Thank you. You're the only nice one of them, apart from Mitoma. And you two? My opinion has already been made clear. Yeah, you thought I should be hanged about the beginning of this trial thing. My own opinion is as clear as the waters of... Oh, shut up. It really isn't. Death. Very well then, I've made my decision. Colrad Perrin. As there are 3 for the proposal of your immediate execution and 3 against, including yourself, my decision will decide your fate. Unfortunately, with your past discrepancies, I cannot fully persuade myself into believing you are of no danger to the world. Therefore, you will be executed, effective tomorrow morning. It will be done via a private hanging. I'm sorry. Your death will be seen as noble. May the goddesses hand you their mercy. This is not good at all. Be patient, Colrad. Patient for what? Hello? Aren't you the little princess? Oh. That was too fast. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't see what you said. I'm gonna have to go back and see. What do you want? To apologize? Oh, it's the Queen. The Grand Unity was to be a small pet project meant to boost Daphne's already inflated ego. With it, he could make all the fruitless decisions he wanted, while I passively altered them to suit my own whims. This, your incarceration, was unintentional, so for that I am sorry. Is that all? No. If I had to guess, Mitoma was the one who mostly stayed neutral, so as to give the appearance of playing the king's counsel, while in truth biding her time. As I speak, she is sending her 2 daughters here to come rescue you. Regardless of the king's ultimate decision, it means nothing. Too many forces, Mitoma, Drake, my daughter even, are conspiring to keep you alive and out there, causing chaos. Your daughter? I thought she didn't like me. Myself included, of course. So, about our rabbit. Yeah, I found her. You mean Batari? Yes. For all the gifts and curses that woman possesses, she was incapable of coping with the pure randomness of the reasons she was bestowed them in the first place. That poor girl strained until she decided that life made more sense without any sense attached to it. So now she means to start a war from the underbelly of a deluded king and a mistress who was far too spoiled upon entering adulthood. Why? To prove she was right. Why a rabbit, though? When I was a girl, all I ever wanted was a rabbit for a pet. Of course, my parents were far too focused on their own aspirations to accommodate any child's needs. Upon achieving this status, it was the first thing I asked for. No, demanded. 100 rabbits. And in doing so, I eliminated the value of the desire. Upon witnessing firsthand the warped view of our mutual acquaintance Bitari, I believed I convinced her to play my game. The rabbit is a symbol for wanting something but never achieving it. For it is not the rabbit I truly desired, but the want of it itself. In any case, it's fairly obvious you're not staying here. I think you already knew that. Well, I hoped. Your cage is open. So you're gonna let me out. Leave when there is an opening. I imagine it will happen soon. For now, sleep. Gather your strength. When you awaken, I want you to find her. And I want you to kill her. Who, Bitari? Oh, this doesn't look good. Are these the 4 Geiken? I can't get to you. I have to go through the gate. Don't I? Fine. Let them in. No, I don't wanna. I need to get ready for work. So, we'll break out of prison next time. Bye.